We'll tell you about help available for people who lost cars in the flood. And a Pike County man is arrested in connection with the theft of stolen equipment. I'm Jerry Scott, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. During the recovery from the flood, a lot of attention has been focused on helping those whose homes were either destroyed or damaged. But what about those who lost their cars? The good news is that FEMA has some help available for that as well. Sheldon has the details.
Help for those impacted by flooding in February continues, with the most recent a move to give assistance to those who lost or saw damages to their vehicles.
If it's a vehicle that's been damaged, and we know that vehicles are critical in our everyday life today, that vehicle must be your sole mode of transportation and your only mode of transportation.
However, Browning says there are stipulations, such as the vehicle should be the person's only means of transportation. Otherwise, the applicant must provide a written statement about why they need more than one working vehicle.
As we know today, a lot of motor vehicles aren't built like they used to be. And so there are a lot more electronics involved in vehicles today. So some of this assistance could help bridge that gap between insurance and getting to the completion or to the restoration of a vehicle. Maybe it's completely totaled, right? And you need to go purchase a brand new vehicle. And insurance, very possibly could give you the funds to do that. But if in the event that you're underinsured when it comes to your motor vehicles, there is some room there potentially for FEMA to assist with, taking you to that finish line.
Anyone who thinks they could benefit from this new option can apply at disasterassistance.gov or visit one of the several disaster recovery centers throughout the region. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
A Pike County man has been arrested after being indicted earlier this month on charges related to stolen heavy construction equipment. 51-year-old Ronnie Todd Lowe of Pikeville has been charged with 1 count of theft, 4 counts of receiving stolen property, and 4 counts of obscuring the identity of a machine. The indictment alleges he stole an excavator owned by Kevin Prater back on October 21st. The following day, he is alleged to have been found with a stolen skid steer owned by Kevin Prater, a backhoe and skid steer owned by Water Dogs Construction, and a mini excavator owned by Right Way Enterprises. The serial numbers on all 4 of those pieces of equipment were also defaced. Each of the charges Lowe now faces carries a potential prison sentence of 5 to 10 years in prison. Lowe is currently being held without bond in the Pike County Detention Center. He is scheduled to appear in Pike Circuit Court for arraignment on Wednesday. Coming up after the break, a Scott County retirement farm for thoroughbred horses is doing its part to help those affected by last month's flood. We'll tell you how when the Mountaintop Daily continues.
With this Mountaintop Sports Report for Tuesday, I'm Brittany Rowe reporting. The University of Pikeville would like to welcome the first member of their 2025 men's basketball recruiting class, Riley Sammons, a former Pikeville Panther standout and transfer from Tennessee Tech University. Mountaintop Sports will host the Teddy Painter Memorial Game in May this year. For more information, please contact us here at Mountaintop Sports. Reporting for Mountaintop Sports, I'm Brittany Rowe.
Hey, it's Kristen, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. Do you have a cracked screen? What about a failing battery? Don't stress. Appalachian Wireless has you covered. Our device repair service gets your phone in working condition fast. No need to send your device away. Get it fixed locally today. Stop by an Appalachian Wireless store today to learn more about fast and reliable repairs. Or visit us on the web to learn more about our deals and promotions. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
A Pike County native who now works at a thoroughbred retirement farm returned home today to drop off a donation for flood victims. Nick tells us about the unique way the money was raised.
The East Kentucky Dream Center has received another generous donation, this time coming from the people at Old Friends Thoroughbred Retirement. The money was obtained via an auction of the halters worn by two former Kentucky Derby champions, 1997 Silver Charm and 2005's Giacomo. Director of Operations Elisa Coleman tells us more.
I work for Old Friends Thoroughbred Retirement. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, and we do take care of more than 290 thoroughbred racehorses. Over the years, Silver Charm has stepped up. He is the oldest living Derby winner in 1997. He has stepped up multiple times to donate to different things in the communities around the area. It's important because, we try to bring awareness to what we do, but also we want to help the communities in the surrounding areas in times of need. And so Silver Charm graciously has decided to step up and donate another halter so that we could try to provide some flood relief for the families of Pike County and the surrounding areas.
Their hope is that the donation will have an impact on someone who was affected by February's flood. Thanks to the Dream Center, the money will be used to benefit area residents.
It makes me feel overjoyed that we were able to help. I know there's so many that are still struggling and so many still suffering from the devastation. So the fact that we're able to help, anything, help somebody rebuild their home, rebuild their life, get the essential things that they need, businesses that have suffered as well. It just makes me feel really overjoyed that we're able to do something to help. I just hope that it reaches, a lot of different families in the area that can help them rebuild, and Old Friends really wanted to help do that, and we wanted to make sure that people can get a good start back to their normal lives again.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Nick Collum.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Jerry Scott for Mountaintop News.